good friend Kurt Franz of the Hoover Boys put a challenge out there, and that was to watch, like, and comment on all the Stealth Digger videos. After that, you buy 2 cigars. One for yourself, the other one you mail off to Digger Charlie. Well, Kurt, challenge accepted, challenge completed, and I thank you for it, because I got to see the videos that I missed. I got to watch videos I had forgotten, and I got to watch them in continuity from start to finish, basically. And now that I know the Stealth brothers a little better, it kind of put everything in a better context, so I thank you for that. So, I could stop at pretty much any old cigar shop, dig out a couple of nice sticks, and ship them, or ship Charlie a stick there, but I'm quickly learning that's not how Stealth Diggers do things. So I'm in the car, going to take a ride about 10-15 minutes to Enfield. Now, in Enfield is a historic section called Hazardville. Now, Hazardville was named after a gentleman called Augustus Hazard, who founded the Hazard Powder Company. That was a gunpowder mill in the 1800s, and it was large. It was about 125 buildings that covered a property roughly 1.5 miles long by 1/2 mile wide. And despite the precautions they took back then against explosions, most of that powder mill was destroyed in a huge explosion in 1871. So, in Hazardville is a cigar shop that pays homage to the old Hazard powder mill and some other Civil War stuff. So that's where we're headed. Take a look inside, run a little video, pick out a couple sticks. So see you when I'm there. There you go, there's Hazardville Village, the Hazard Powder Company, a National Register Historic District, and there's our destination. Some of you folks may have heard of it, Connecticut Valley Tobacconist. We're gonna go take a look at their brand of cigars, the old powder kegs in particular. So let's see what we got.
Produce has a Connecticut wrapper or binder in them.
Or both? Gotcha.
Or both, exactly. Depending on which line you're looking at, they'll have a piece of Connecticut in it.
Gotcha.
Local farmers.
All right, guys, we're inside Connecticut Valley Tobacconist. Like I said, a great cigar shop who also pays homage to Civil War and the local history as well from the Hazard Powder Company. What's your name?
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
My
name is Brian.
How you doing, Brian?
Everybody say hi to Mike. He was grabbing a couple cigars here, and Charlie, you're in for a treat, buddy. You're getting a couple extras to do a review on, and I'd like you to do a review, and then we can get a hold of the Connecticut Valley Tobacconists, and they may even post your review online. So they're grabbing you a little selection. What do you got for them?
Well, basically, we're going to start them out with what's called the Widow's Son, named after General Lewis Addison Armistead. Known in history books not only as the Widow's Son, but also the high watermark of the Confederacy. He was shot at the angle at the Battle of Gettysburg, and unfortunately did not survive the 2 days he spent in Union Hospital. He died of fever and prostration. Oh, for the want of penicillin. But what he is most known for is the fact that he was a Freemason, and when he fell at the Battle of Gettysburg, he cried out for his mother, who was a widow. Now, Freemasons call each other widow's sons. The Grand Lodge of Freemasons in Pennsylvania has built the Masonic Friend to Friend Memorial at Gettysburg and commemorates this event. If you go to the widowssoncigar.com, we actually have quite an article on it there. This is a Brazilian wrapper with a locally grown Connecticut broadleaf binder and a Dominican long filler blend. You get notes of dried fruits and sweet leathers in this cigar. It really is quite unique. And we do ship it out as far as Turkey, Finland, Australia, South America. It's been all over the world.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's a great cigar. We're particularly proud of it.
Would you like to give us a quick tour of the cigars here?
Absolutely. In addition to this, in the Battleground line, we have the Generals. Each Generals are paired north and south with each Figurado. For instance, we have Custer here on the Torpedo. We have Lee and Grant available in the Double Toro. And we also have Chamberlain and Jackson available in the Robustos. The Jacksons are currently wrapped in a Cameroon. We're trying the Cameroon out as a possibility of another option. We do have a mild Brazilian Maduro and a locally grown Connecticut shade broadleaf wrapper. of Connecticut shade, my apologies. Broadleaf binder underneath that is what I meant to say. And the truth of the matter is every cigar we have in our line has a piece of Connecticut in it. If it's not the wrapper, then at least in the binder. Over here we have the old powder keg line, which is where it all really began. This is named after General Powder Keg Hazard, who eventually bought the gunpowder mill located here in Enfield, Connecticut. The subsection became known as Hazardville. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. In 1921, that plant exploded, and the explosion was felt as far away as Hartford, and of course it ceased business at that time. An interesting fact about the Hazard Powder Company is that the gunpowder used by both sides at the siege of Fort Sumter came from Hazardville.
No kidding.
Isn't that something? We have it available in the original old powder keg with Colonel Hazard's mug there on the band. We have the OPK Fire, which has kind of an English aroma to it, reminiscent of a fireplace. Latakia, smoky kind of a blend, but there is no Latakia in the cigar. We also have the OPK Maduro, which I call this the chocolate brownie of cigars. It's deceivingly smooth when you smoke it, but it is a full-bodied cigar. Over on this end over here, if you step a little bit to the right, we have the Lincoln. The Lincoln is available bourbonized in the tubos and non-bourbonized. And then we have General Patrick Claiborne, which he is whiskey-fied with Irish whiskey. Now, unlike many other tobacco companies, we do not spray, spritz, soak, or treat a portion of tobacco and add it to the cigar. What we do is we take the cigar post-production and we seal it in an airtight container on a rack above a pool of the appropriate whiskey and keep it there for a month so it breathes nothing but whiskey vapors.
That's nice.
It's a very smooth and pleasing room smoke, and it actually is quite tasty.
That's awesome.
Down here I have one more product that you might want to take a look at.
Sure.
We've brought this back after a few years hiatus. This is known as the Mysterioso. Mysterioso is unique in the fact that she actually contains perique. Now, perique is more commonly found in pipe tobacco, but the interesting thing about perique is it's a spicy sweet aroma, the best way to describe it, as well as taste. It is made only in St. James Parish, Louisiana, where they lop off the top portion of the plant and allow the bottoms to grow very thick and succulent. When they harvest them, they crush them up and let them ferment for 6 months in their own juices, which provides that dark, tar-like, very spicy, sweet tobacco that they then add to pipe tobaccos and now this cigar.
That's awesome. Very nice. All right, thank you again.
Absolutely.
And I want everybody watching, and I'm going to post this on YouTube obviously, is to check out their site, order some cigars. I'm sure you may even have a couple customers already that already know the place.
Battlegroundcigars.com or thewidowssoncigar.com, and visit us on Facebook. We even have a fan club.
Oh, I'll have to get I'll have to join up on groups there.
Sounds great.
Stealth Digger group there.
I'm going to throw you in a couple of these Mysteriosos as well.
Oh, Charlie, you're looking good today, buddy. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have a smoking good time.
All right, I'm going to jump out of here for a second and do a little more business. I'm going to take a quick tour of the shop here, do a little quick video, and then we're going to get down the road. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Good to meet you.
Thank you.
And off we go, guys. So while we're here, guys, I'm going to do a little more peeking around. Obviously, you guys do pipes, and they do as well. So, see anything you like, Charlie? Obviously, they got plenty to choose from here. That's for you guys. Freedom is not free. And since they're grandfathered in, I got a smoke shack. Very nice. And there you go. Visit the Connecticut Valley Tobacconist, guys. Turned real nice. Something we hope to join up with on the Stealth Diggers page, and we will. Oh, Kurt Franz, thank you very much for the challenge, and look what came of it. We'll see you guys. That turned out really well, Charlie. You got some new friends on the Stealth Diggers page by now. And I suppose there's only one thing left to do. Happy hump day to all my fellow Stealth Diggers out there. Well, that was awesome. I don't know what to say, but thanks again to Mike and Victoria over at Connecticut Valley Tobacconist for hooking up the Stealth Diggers. That wasn't expected. I expected to simply go in there, grab a couple cigars, maybe shoot some video of what they had to offer and be gone. But yeah, that was awesome. And for the record, the cigars I picked out for the challenge, one for me, one for Charlie, is the OPK Old Powder Keg Maduros. And he hooked us up with a couple of fat sticks. Holy crap. One goes to Charlie, one goes to me. But I don't smoke really, despite that I've been smoking on one of these Battlefield Jackson cigars. This one's going to Kurt Franz, the guy who made this challenge possible and got us hooked up just from a simple little challenge. So, Kurt, enjoy your cigar. Might be another one with you. And there's going to be another part that I'm going to ask you guys to do something else as well. But that's going to be the easy part because you're going to be smoking it. So, thanks again, Kurt. Everybody else, do the challenge. Get it done. Look what happened. Smoke. See ya.